Interviews put the Harris weakness on display. Prosecutorial background had prepared her to ask questions, not answer them. The first question Vice President Kamala Harris faced last week in a first solo interview with a major cable network as the Democratic presidential nominee was posed as a gentle hypothetical. What would she say to the many Americans who do not see how her economic policies would serve them? Well, Ms. Harris began shaking her head. If you are hardworking, if you have the dreams and the ambitions and the aspiration of what I believe you do, you are in my plan. She paused and smiled. You know, I have to tell you, she said, eyes lightly closed, hands raised. I really love and am so energized by what I know to be the spirit and the character of the American people. In a dizzying accent to the top of the Democratic ticket, Ms. Harris has proved to be a disciplined and effective debater and a tireless campaigner, nimble and energetic in rallies. But one-on-one televised interviews with journalists have long been a weakness in a political arsenal. She open-winds her way slowly toward an answer, leaning on jargon and rehearsed tons of praise, using language that is sometimes derided as the word salad, but might be better described as the meringue. As a presidential candidate, Ms. Harris has largely eschewed such interviews, a calculation by a campaign that she can reach more of the voters who matter through town hall events with the celebrities, local television spots, curated videos, and social media without the risk of a primetime spotlight. But the avoidance also appeared to reflect something deeper, a nervousness that is palpable from the moment Ms. Harris takes a seat across from an interviewer, looking as if she were bracing for a hostile cross-examination from the witness stand. Ms. Harris's background as a prosecutor and as a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee prepared her to be the one asking difficult questions in high-stakes exchanges. She has had less experience on the other side of the microphone. It has opened her up to mockery from opponents and detractors. If she does not do an interview, she is hiding something. If she does, she is lightweight. It has also led to grumbling in the news media, where it is an article of faith that somebody seeking the presidency should be willing and able to answer questions from non-partisan journalists about her plans for that role. It is a fundamental imbalance of the campaign, not lost on Ms. Harris's supporters, that while her every remark is scrutinized, her opponent, former President Donald J. Trump, seems to suffer a few consequences for his public remarks, which are often undisciplined explorations of grudges, rumors, and preoccupation, laden with undue and outright falsehood, often untethered from standard syntax and at times reality. Too many, the disconnected smacks of sexism, while her responses are passed for proof of slipperiness or incompetence. Mr. Trump's can drift out of public consciousness. Evidence only beats the persistence in being Donald J. Trump. Consider an answer Mr. Trump gave last month in an interview with Dr. Phil McGraw in response to a question about what is thought about Ms. Harris. She's a Marxist. Well, I can see by action she's a person that wanted to defund the police very strongly, bailed out a lot of people in Minnesota from jails who did some really bad things. I saw that very loud and clear then when that took place. A lot of bad things. She's done a lot of bad things. There will be no fracking. There will be no drilling. She doesn't want to drill, which will mean our country is going to shrivel up and die. You can't run the country without the fossil fuel, at least not quite a while, because you don't have the power. They don't have the power. You have all sorts of nice contraption, but they don't have. Wind is fine, but it kills the birds. It destroys the field, what it does. Reporters and fellow prosecutors who have known Ms. Harris over the years say that she has always been polite but cautious with the press, even in informal settings, a wariness that stems not from lack of preparation or curiosity, but from a fear of saying the wrong things.